Playing games from the good old Wild Jam 90. Next we have Dropped in the Desert. So it's a platformer with combat. I like this sort of games. Howdy there. Yes. I see you dropped from above. Well, good luck on your journey. Just be careful, there's monsters dropping all over the place. Okay. So do I jump over you? Nice. Where do I go now? That loading screen thing's really cool. Hello, mate. Nice knockback. Ooh, nice. Nice. Who is this? So what do? You come up to me and you do a little combo, okay. I like that. No match for my sword though. You brought fists to a sword fight. What do? Okay, very nice. I'm not seeing much of a platform at the moment, but I could have been wrong about that. So far, it seems quite simple. Nothing's really changed. But this is just like the first couple of levels, so tiny I guess this is a platform bit. Okay. Oh, he hit me. Okay. Where am I? So the enemies will drop down. Okay. They're not too difficult to take out, but I like to drop down. Hello again, mate. Be careful up ahead. There's monsters beyond the point seem a little stronger. As a hint, you can always just jump over enemies if you can't take them out. Okay. We'll give it a shot. What? Ah, so when I died, I said a second I could hit. Okay. Ah. What's missing so far is sort of like enemies dropping down like that. Enemies dropping down around me. So down here, 2 drop there, 2 drop there. That creates a moment of panic. That's what's missing so far. It just seems to be sort of hit and then go left and right. Okay. For a simple combat system, I think this works quite nicely. The slow-mo when you kill someone is nice. The pushback is nice. I just think with the systems you have here, what would have been really cool would have been saying, I'm standing here. 2 enemies drop down here, 2 enemies drop down here. And then it's kind of like a moment of panic. I also think you need a faster enemy type. So maybe it's like there's the big guy, he's sort of walking in. And then so to see these big guys, they're walking in, you need like maybe a small like guy, like another guy who's much faster. He rushes towards you. And then that kind of forces you to quickly deal with the situation. You have to look at the situation, see the enemies you have, and then figure out the best way to deal with them. Yeah, I think you need 1 more enemy type. That could come a bit later to be honest, but at the time being you need 1 more enemy type. Just to mix things up. I also think you could lean into platform a bit. So some big enemies. There's no way I'm defeating them. Yeah, you sort of need like a you sort of need like a platform in the middle. Once it shows the load up again, I'll show you. So what would be cool is like a level where let's say you start on a platform here and then there's a bunch of enemies down here, or maybe you jump onto a platform and then a massive enemy kind of comes here and you've got to fight on the platform and obviously you get knocked off. Do you know what I mean? I think that would be really cool where it's a small platform and then if you drop, you're dead. And with the knockback, it's about who can get the hits and then you're jumping over. I think you have a really good foundation of systems here, but what you're missing is just that little bit extra to make those moments. You know, I think maybe 1 more enemy type who's maybe a lot weaker but a lot faster. They rush in, do an instant hit. So whenever they drop, because remember it's just kind of these 2 guys who are basically the same. This guy's a bit stronger, but they're basically the same. You need 1 more enemy type who then will be faster. They'll rush in, and then that creates that moment. And then after that, you just sort of play around with spacing to create further moments. It's a nice system, I just think it's really underdeveloped, which is a shame. There's a lot you could do with this very simple setup. Say even like there's a platform here, I could jump onto the platform here, and then jump down. And maybe if you jump down like that, you get some interesting stuff. Like, look at that, I jumped in the middle and I separated all of them. See like that, hit both of them. I feel like if you set up so that was a bit more intentional, you'd have a lot more interesting moments throughout the experience. But this game has a lot of potential, I can't lie. Like here, man, like, you know, you kind of get jumped across here. Have someone come down from here so now you're trapped. The whole drop from the sky sort of angle seems to be just this gimmick. I don't know why I just punched the wall. Punched the wall in absolute anger. Maybe a block as well would be nice. I really enjoyed Dropped in the Desert. I just think there's a lot of missed potential for what you can do with the systems. And maybe a bit of level design to have you drop in and do X, Y, Z. But yeah, this is a really good setup. Hopefully you continue with the idea.